So from team opposition, we will be bringing to you just one basic question which decides this debate: whether ICC or regional courts better serve justice, better rehabilitate the environment, and are overall beneficial in terms of a court system, right? So we question the ability of ICC to essentially give punishment here for two basic reasons, and we believe that environmental and regional courts are better inherently. Why do we say this, right? So because you need to understand that environmental courts have one and only priority, and that is the environment. Why do we believe that the environment is different from individuals, which are the only people that ICC tries, right? This is fundamentally because the environment is a holistic entity, and any sort of punishment given for crimes against the environment have to be treated as a holistic level, on a holistic level as well. When you try to, under the ICC jurisdiction, this is particularly impossible because you need to punish individuals. The moment you punish individuals, your ability to rehabilitate environmental damage is quite poor. Why? Because, ladies and gentlemen, when you, for example, fine one CEO of a company, or when you go on to fine the CEO of a company because of something that the individual ground level workers have done, not only is justice not fulfilled, but the amount of taxation, or the amount of fine you are expected to get might just be lower. We tell you that the significant amount cannot be, first of all, extracted from these people. But secondly, we tell you it's very difficult for the ICC to make sure that the amount of fine extracted is perfectly used to make sure people, that compensations are made to people and environmental damages are essentially mitigated, right? We tell you these things are really not going to be promised under the ICC's court system, while an environmental court will cater only to these necessities, and hence it essentially has a better form of rehabilitation and better punishment. We tell you criminal punishment is not important here, and it's not something which is absolutely required, and hence the necessity of the ICC here is not even a little bit, ladies and gentlemen. Rather, it creates ineffective punishment giving, which is harmful because of something as crucial as the environment. Moving on, ladies and gentlemen, we tell you that why else is the ICC particularly harmful here? For two reasons. Because they lose support very fast. First from the country, secondly from the people themselves, and hence overall funding and companionship decreases because they fail to maintain complementary and justice, right? So why is this? Because first, ladies and gentlemen, when ICC does come in and give punishments, not considering subjective problems of a developing country, for example, right? Because countries such as Africa and developing countries automatically feel over the track record of ICC that they're often neglected and their problems are under prioritized by this organization in the very first place. They are not in the best of terms with them to begin with. So, ladies and gentlemen, when you come in and when you completely ignore the fact that these countries always face significant problems of natural disasters and are always struggling to keep up with the economic demands in their country, ladies and gentlemen, it's very unwise to think these countries will essentially maintain any sort of neutral term with the ICC. They will automatically be agitated and the industry will start to collapse because they need to focus more on environment rather than their industries, ladies and gentlemen, or at least maintaining a balance will not become possible for them any longer. So retaliatory enforcement in any level is harmful for these countries extensively, and ICC has a very high possibility of losing out companionship and hence funding. Secondly, from the people's perspective, people automatically understand that the ICC is biased and doesn't care about them in terms of these developing countries. When you lose people's support, ladies and gentlemen, we tell you the ICC not only loses its support, it also fails in attracting more media attention. We also tell you, ladies and gentlemen, that on the final level, the ICC also becomes more ineffective even in its other responsibility of giving punishment to crimes against humanity. And also we have shown you throughout your speeches why crimes against humanity are fundamentally different from environmental crimes, and why local courts gain more attention from national people, and hence the campaigns of environmentalists and green movements are further better under our status quo and are actually improving to a point where they can shut down environmentally harmful projects. So under these three ideas, team opposition today shows to you why team government's case is harmful and worse for the environment and for future changes which the society needs to cater to these problems. Thank you.